If he can do it, so can I. This is the mindset that I want you to have till the rest of your life. It is by far one of the best mindsets you can have. Well, apparently, you might ask me, hey Benjamin, how can this mindset help me in my day-to-day life? And my answer is simple. If he can do it, so can you. If you see some short guy who's jacked, who's full of muscle, you think you can't do that? Of course you can. If you see some ugly dude having a pretty girl, you think you cannot do that? Obviously you can. You can. You can. Can't you understand that? It is pretty simple. There's nothing impossible. Sure, it might be hard, but it's still possible. I wish someone would have told me that sooner. It is by far, I'm not even exaggerating, it can be ranked as a top mindset in this entire world. With par with the growth mindset. Both of them are unique. Together, they're strong. Another thing is, if you see, for example, a younger kid, let's say you're 20 years old, and you see an 18-year-old kid making $10,000 per month. When you hear about him saying about it, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh my god, he's probably lying. I hate this dude. I hate this guy. But what if you take a step back and think for a second? What if, just what if, this dude is not lying? What if what he's saying is actually the truth? Because just hating on someone is not gonna do you any good, is it? Tell me honestly, have you ever tried to hate on someone? You probably did. What benefit did it bring to you? None. Exactly. It is so obvious, man. I know it. I've been through. Wait. Let me drink some water. Need to hydrate this huge body, man. All right. I've been through the same shit. Literally, I've hated on so many guys, especially the ones who had pretty women besides them. I thought, how, he's so ugly. Objectively, no offense, but it was the truth. Compared to me, he was like 10 times more uglier, yet he had such a pretty girl that I always thought, just how, maybe is there like a cheat code, maybe is there some shortcut, I don't know, anything. But turned out it was much more simpler than I thought. Do you want to know the answer? Why so many people are failing, are not getting the same results as those guys? Do you want to know the real secret? It is so simple. It is just your beliefs. Simple as that. If you believe that you can make it, it will happen. Not by just some magic force, like I imagine that I'm gonna get I believe that I'm gonna get a water bottle in my hand. It's not gonna magically appear. You're gonna go and grab it, open up, sip some water, there you go. The same with the money. I believe I believe that I can make thousands of dollars or maybe tens of thousands of dollars per month. Of course, it's not gonna happen instantly because you have to put some effort, some work, discipline, consistency. It's gonna take some time, but that's normal. This is how things work. The same with the aesthetic body. If you want to have six-pack, broad shoulders, huge biceps, it's not gonna happen out of nowhere. You have to go to the gym and train as much as you have to. The same with losing fat. If you're 150 kilos, you're not gonna become a 80 kilogram dude by just thinking that you can have it and it appears out of nowhere. No, you have to cut your calories, daily calorie intake, and just simply do some movements. A lot of these guys, they don't understand how simple it is to just be successful in every single area of the life. Can't you see that it is so simple? But just apparently, whether it's the modern world, whether it's the school system, something fucked our minds. Something played with our minds like a toys to believe that we cannot achieve anything. It's not possible. But here I am, random dude on YouTube with a black t-shirt who got some waffles on the back. And yeah, by the way, I'm in the kitchen, so don't judge me for the waffles. Alright, so something apparently fucked with our minds. As I said, maybe it's the school system, maybe it's the social media, movies, TV shows, books, media, anything. Maybe even the people who you trust the most can be your friends, your loved ones, your family, your parents, your siblings. When I just think about it, it makes my heart, it makes my blood boil. Because so many guys are depressed. Their mental health at all-time low. There are literally guys killing themselves. Sorry. Fuck man, I shouldn't have said that. There are literally guys unaliving themselves. Fuck me. I shouldn't have said that way. I didn't laugh because of the fact. I laughed because the way I pronounce it. Yeah. So, cut number 2. There are so many guys who have unalived themselves for someone because they lost a girl. I've heard so many stories about this. I wish I could give that person a huge hug and tell him that he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it through. Yeah, man. It really hurts my heart to think about it because I've heard some news that are saying that 1 out of 4 people who's unaliving himself is a woman. But literally, the 3 out of 4 is a man. People don't even care about men's mental issues. They think it's irrelevant, not gonna do any good. When you go to a doctor to talk about testosterone, he's gonna look down on you like you're some little kid who's influenced by someone. He wouldn't do it for you. He wouldn't care because you're a man. quite interesting how this video went from a mindset to a darkness. Alright, we are here to spread some positivity, some optimistic message. So let's talk about it. Let's be more on the good side. If you have ever seen me in real life, you would barely see me angry. Not because I perfectly hold myself back, but just because it's the way I am. What I always like is spreading good message, positivity, optimism, to make everyone's life more bright, more happy, more joyful. Yet I see so many people who are doing bad stuff to others, and they're saying that they are doing it out of love. How crazy is that? They hit you in the back. They, I don't know, do some weird ass shit and say it's a love. Is that the kind of love that we deserve? Fuck. Again, I went from to negative shit. Holy, it is so easy to go from positive to negative. It should be the other way around. Oh man. Alright, so the action step for you, my friend. The mindset that I want you to have from now on is, if he can do it, so can you, so can I. It's so simple. And the other thing is, don't expect something to come really fast, out of nowhere, like a magic. You have to put some effort and be patient. Patience. Patient? Yeah, I guess so. Be more patient. Wait till you get the rewards. I am sure that if you're doing what you really need to do, you will get these rewards. And another thing is, don't expect rewards. Just do it because you like it. For example, by making these videos, I don't expect to have 1 million views out of nowhere. I do it because I like it. I enjoy it. Since I've started making these videos on this channel, I've improved so much in the way I talk. I take natural pauses. I ditched out the hedges, the hesitations. I sound way more confident. Isn't that amazing? Because I saw someone else doing the same thing, making a lot of money, and I thought, if he can do it, why can't I? And I've started it. Another quick bonus tip: if you're afraid that in the beginning it's gonna be shitty and you don't want to go through literally the shitty episode era, you get what I mean. I have a bad news for you. You'll have to go through that. It is normal. But believe me when I say, once you're past that point, you'll be so much better. It'll be much, much better. It'll be smooth. Insanely smooth. Alright man, that's it for today's video. If you feel like sharing some inspiration, some thoughts, some cool ideas, feel free to comment down below. Alright, I grow, you grow, we grow. We will stay strong. Actually, whatever.